Hey guys, welcome back to Homestead Prepping and Survival. I'm trying to see if y'all can tell that on camera, but I got a regular light brown egg and then a pinkish colored egg, kind of real pale pink. But normally, out of the teenage adults over here, I get two light brown eggs. They look alike. So I got two that don't look alike today. So I'm hoping there's a new hen starting to lay. But either way, let me switch hands, get into the adult pen. Yeah, their feeder's fine, and that feeder's okay for another day or so. This one has got 3 in it. The white hen laid, and the 2 light brown ones laid. Neither one of the red hens laid. But that's okay, especially if one of them others is starting to lay. And I'm gonna, sorry, I know y'all shop looks bad, but check on them. Their feeder's full too. I think I filled them up yesterday. I have trouble keeping up sometimes. But anyway, I'm just getting home from work. It's later in the evening. It will be dark in about 30 minutes, so I'm not going to let any of the chickens out today. I'm going to go inside and feed myself because I'm hungry. And Sparky's pulley is hanging up and catching him every now and then, so I'm going to get out there, and I've got a new one. I'm going to get out there and put a new pulley on for him so he doesn't get snagged up. I haven't done anything with that pile that I raked out of here yet. But either way, I'm going to go put these eggs up and then come out here and try to change his pulley real quick. I mean, you see he's running back and forth, but when I drove up just a little while ago, it kind of hung on him and he couldn't run down here. But you see how he bounces and pulls. He tries constantly. I don't know how in the world he does it, but look, there's a squirrel in the tree. He's about to shake the squirrel out of the tree. He's pulling on it so hard. But I'm going to get over there. I know his feeder's about full. I'm going to get over there and make sure his bucket's got good clean water in it. And check his pulley. I'll be back with y'all in a little bit. Alright, I fed myself before I came out here to him. But this is all I need out of the new pulley that I bought. I just need the center. Outside's not worn, and these things are built so loose, I have to put them in my vise and bring the sides in so the cable won't get between the wheel and the frame of the pulley. Look at it. I'm 6 feet from him, and that's what he does constantly. Anyway, so I'm going to go over there and pull down to where I can reach it, pop that old pulley center out. It's not the original. It was a bigger one I was hoping would work, but it's binding, so it's not worn out, but it's not working with that pulley frame. So I'm going to take that one out and put this one in so that I know he won't get bound up and can't get to his food and water or whatever. So I'll be back with y'all shortly. Alright guys, sorry I got a phone call. And I got his new pulley put on. And I just caught him while he was running after I got off the phone. And it was hanging up again. The cable's coming off the little wheel and getting between the frame and the wheel. So I had to take my channel locks and try to squeeze it closer together to try to prevent that, because otherwise he'll be stuck at one end and can't get the food and water, and I don't want that to happen. But let me show y'all something. This is the diggingest dog. Look at the size of this hole now. I'm going to put my foot at the beginning of it. Look at that. That hole's 3 foot across and 1.5 feet wide in the middle. Y'all, it's deep. That thing's 10 inches deep. You hit that with your tire when you drive in a little car, and you're going to be there till I pull your butt out. But I grabbed this toy and picked it up and let him play with it. He goes crazy with it till he gets tired, and then he'll lay down and take a nap. But the other day I was looking for it and couldn't find it. It was down here by the pump house. He had slung it and got too far away from him where he couldn't reach it. But I checked this water. His feed's still 90% full. Chickens are going to roost. It's getting dark. Cats have been fed. So he's happy. She's happy. Chickens look good. Hopefully I got another hen that's starting to lay, which would be fantastic. If I could get one from each one that's laying at the same time, I should have 7 or 8. Somewhere in there. So either way, they do what they want to do. But guys, I appreciate y'all. I know I've got to put 2 or 3 pieces together here because I was trying to film and show y'all, but kept getting stopped by the dog or by the telephone or all that. So guys, I appreciate it. We've got quite a few new subscribers. Thank y'all very much. And you know, there's a lot to prepping. Prepping is a way of life, not just, you know, buy some food and put it up and go, I'm good. Y'all, the rules of 3. You can last, this is average now, you can last about 3 minutes without oxygen. You can last about 3 hours without shelter, and that's for extreme temperatures. Extreme heat like desert, or extreme cold, which also happens in the desert. But you know, if you need shelter, a way to keep warm. Now, shelter doesn't necessarily mean a building. It could be you know, a Mylar blanket thrown over you to help keep your body heat in. But you need shelter to help keep your core body temp up or down if you need to make shade. And then you need enough water stored, because you can only last about 3 days without water intake. Now, water in many forms. It could be in your food with soup or whatever. It could be, you know, in my case, in my Louisiana sweet tea, or in your Gatorades or your sodas if that's what you drink, whatever it is. Or we call them in South Georgia Coke, even though it could be Pepsi or whatever. So, and then you can last about 3 weeks without food. But you know, you might go 3 weeks without food, but after the first 3 or 4 days, it's gonna suck bad. So cover the rules of 3, guys. 3 minutes without oxygen, 3 hours without shelter, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, in that order. And then I would make sure I've got enough ammo for whatever threat I feel may be coming. And my rule of 3 is 3 times as much ammo as you think you need. So that's a little tidbit of information. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be safe. Remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you. And so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.